So this is where it gets really interesting. We have officially got confirmation of the sitcom decade change, 1950s, 60s, 70s and all the way to the present. Hello, namaskar, welcome, swagatam. WandaVision is here with the fourth episode, and it appears that the showrunners have had their fill with teasing and they have treated us to a banging episode tying up the events of the previous three episodes with the present timeline of the MCU. The title of the episode couldn't have been more apt. We interrupt this program, suggesting that what we see in this episode is just an interlude and the sitcom themed story of Wanda Maximoff and the Vision is going to continue hopping decades in the future episodes. Now here are two obligatory disclaimers. First, obviously there are a few minor spoilers in this video. If you are one of those people who are abstaining from the internet and the social media in hopes to binge through the season of WandaVision after all the episodes have aired. Although I'll not discuss story points, nor will I spoil any of the real surprises from the episode, but you have to know that in this series with Easter eggs, notable character references and all that, whatever discussion one can have about the series, there will be spoilers. And the second disclaimer, none of what I'm about to say here are complaints in any sense of the word. I am happy, content and amazed by the episode 4 of WandaVision. Well, as content as anyone could be with a middle episode of an ongoing series. So, first things first, we learned that Geraldine is actually a well-known character.
Wanda, what's up? Who are you?
We saw her, well, a version of her in Captain Marvel. She is Monica Rambeau, the daughter of Captain Marvel's friend Maria Rambeau, who incidentally was one of the founders of S.W.O.R.D. Therein comes a twist. This isn't the S.W.O.R.D. that the comic book enthusiasts are aware of. By changing one word in the acronym, MCU has made it different from the Marvel comic world like heaven and earth. But I'm not sure what that change signifies. I mean, extraterrestrial threats aren't new to the MCU, but for some reason they haven't shown any interest in setting up a space station or something. Anyway, that's not important at all. So far, the name or agenda of S.W.O.R.D. isn't that important in shaping up the story of WandaVision. In a sense, even if it was S.H.I.E.L.D. instead of S.W.O.R.D., the story so far in WandaVision would have remained the same. So that's Monica with her cliched move. Hey, there's an unknown energy field. I have never seen something like that and I don't know what it does, but let me just put out my hand and touch it. Then there is Darcy. You know, meow meow.
Meow meow? What's meow meow?
Mjolnir.
Meow meow.
Now, with the help of Darcy, S.W.O.R.D. is watching events in Westview unfold as we, the viewers, have been seeing in the form of decade-hopping sitcoms. So far, we have reached the 70s and the screen is still 4:3. I think in the subsequent episodes, we will keep seeing the sitcom story interspersed with the real world story. On the other hand, the thing about the Vision's eye that I mentioned in my previous video still stands. Somehow, Vision's appearance is not consistent. In one scene, he is flawless. In the next, he's just a guy with some paint and prosthetics. But as I said earlier, this isn't a complaint, this is just an observation. I have thoroughly enjoyed this episode and this episode reached its most eerie point with one of the looks of Vision that none of us ever wanted to see. It was a few seconds long, just one single shot, and that is enough. That image of Vision has etched in my eyes, in my brain, that I can't get it out. When you have seen the episode, do let me know what you thought about the Vision. Pun intended. And the time transition of anything or anyone traveling from outside world into Westview has been shown splendidly. And that explains the helicopter. We are now certain of the time period when the events of WandaVision are taking place, around 3 months after Endgame. And yes, the core event of Endgame is referenced here in this episode. So all in all, it was a really goosebumps inducing episode in a real nail-biting MCU fashion. Just as Wanda and Vision have sat down on their sofa watching TV with their newborn twins, so must we too sit in our respective seats in anticipation of the next episode. How did you like this episode? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll be back next week to discuss the next episode. If you like this video, please do leave a thumbs up and do share it with all your friends. And if you don't like my opinions or simply wish to speak your mind, jump into the comment section. As always, I'm looking forward to your feedback and comments. This is all from my side for today. Do subscribe to my channel, The Versatile Doctor, to stay tuned with me. You have been with Dr. Abhinav Atul, and it is my pride and privilege to be able to connect with you through this video. Namaskar.